Hey YouTube, Robbie from One Arm Graphics here. Just a few tips here on showering one arm and how to stay clean and all that sort of stuff. One of the main things you want to do to keep your forearm clean is just simply put a bit of soap there on your forehead and then rubbing it in on the forearm like that. It's going to get that nice and clean. Under the armpit. And then you've got your one arm, spick and span. The same sort of trick for cleaning your back. Get a bit of soap on the back, and then again using that forearm like that, just to rub it up and down and get a bit of friction in there. Nice and clean like that. You've got a relatively short stump like me, it can be a bit difficult to clean it like that. So if your shower head attaches, just doing that is probably about the best way I've learned of keeping the little stump pit nice and clean. So yeah, that's it. That's how to keep your arm nice and clean in the shower, and using it to help with the back reaching there and just rubbing up and down like that. Next up, I'll show you some tips on how to dry yourself off from the shower, the best way that I've found. The way that I dry myself from the shower is I use a very big bath towel. And I get out and just basically wrap the towel around my back, nice and snug and tight. What you find is you'll dry off just as well and just as quickly, just simply from having the towel soak up the water. You don't need to rub it at all, backwards and forwards or anything at all like that. It's a great time saver not having to do that. If you've got to dry your hair off, leave enough of the towel up here like that to do your hair. As I'm doing that, I'll do the back of my forearm like that. That's got that arm dry. Make sure that it's wrapping around your bum. For me, as I'm missing the left arm, my left bum cheek is going to be the one that I just about always miss, and there's always a little bit of dampness left over there, so that one I do a bit of patting on. Onto the front, it's pretty much the same thing. Wrapping the towel around like that, doing your armpits, your bits and pieces, and then down to the legs. Sometimes with the legs I'll actually put one up like that. That can be just as easy. Again, this was just sort of like a cross between patting it down and just letting the towel soak it up. Another trick that you can use is leaning up against something. Leaning up like that. That'll help you get the towel really nice and tight around areas like that. After that's done, I'm 95% of the way there. I finish off with a microfiber towel, which is absolutely bloody brilliant. Highly recommend getting one or two. I've actually got one that I use just for the face. And this one here. Finish off the hair and any other little wet patches that you might have left over as I said, honestly, always the air that I tend to miss. So yeah, that's how I dry off after the shower. I've refined that technique over many years, and only in the last few actually have I come to realise that just letting the towel soak it up is so much better than trying to rub it backwards and forwards, which is a complete waste of time when you've got one arm. Not worth it, in my humble opinion. So yeah, cheers for watching.